Good morning again. So we're going to talk about growing plants. This is my little grow station I got going on right now. You can see there's a couple lights. There's about 50 tomato plants. I got a lot of things going by seed. I've got blueberry plants, orange trees, apple trees, lots of berry bushes. And over here I'm going to do some more ivy because I need shade on my house. So I took some clippings. We'll see how that goes. Here is mostly basil, cilantro, herbs. And then here's the trees I'm going to transplant today. There's about 5 apple trees and an orange tree back there. And they're banging. They're kicking butt. They're doing good. So I'm going to put them in different pots and let them go until maybe next year. Keep them on the lights. Let them get as big as they can until this fall, and then replant them. And then some more herbs right here. But the big thing I want to discuss today is comfrey. Now there's some discussion out there about comfrey. You know, it's a dynamic accumulator. Some people say no, it's not. And I don't really care. I mean, it is a dynamic accumulator of some sorts. It's a companion plant, and it's an amazing medicinal. If you don't know what comfrey is, I mean, it's really good. What is it? Anti-inflammatory. You can chew on a little bit. They say it's deadly if you eat 64,000 pounds of it, which no one's going to do that. But it's a good ground cover. It covers and shades in your gardens. It's a big, beautiful green plant. I've got it growing all over. And I buy the root systems and all that, but I pulled this giant beautiful plant up, and that one root system right there, just that guy, I could turn that into 10 plants. And you can see there's a couple spots in here where when I broke it off in the ground, the roots stayed in the ground, and so a new plant's going to grow. And it comes back year after year, and it turns into this big beautiful plant just like this. Well, I'm just going to take this apart. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the roots up just in little tiny sections like this. And I'm going to plant them in my 10-20 trays, which I've got about 75 of them right there. Lace them down, and once they sprout, I'm going to transplant them. I might put them in pots, I might put them out in the ground. They might not take this summer, they might wait till the fall, they might wait till next spring. It doesn't matter, they'll grow. And so that's the big thing I'm going to be doing today is comfrey, repotting some plants, and then the last project is I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of wildflowers. So I ordered the Florida State wildflowers, and I had to look it up. I actually had to go to the agriculture department, and I got a bunch of bags of seeds of different, like Indian blanket you can see here. I only did the quarter pound. I mean, it would have cost $500–600 to do the whole thing, because they want, to get paid by the state of Florida to have wildflowers, you have to have a couple acres. Well, I'm just going to do some small areas, because my wife likes the front yard, and she doesn't want that to be experimented with anymore. So I'm going to be doing right here. I'm going to get some more mulch. Now I got a bunch of edible plants in here. I've got some potted plants in here, and I put this ghetto shield up to keep the ducks out. There's some sunflower in there. There's a couple things of corn. I just kind of guerrilla garden this and threw some stuff down. And I'm going to get some more mulch. I'm going to cut some of this grass back, and I'm just going to start over. And I'm going to plant plants, and this is going to be my little experimental area. And if I can get some of those wildflowers growing, and then they repopulate, that's going to be amazing. And the next plan after that is to have a bigger fence, probably about the same size area. I don't care if it's 10 by 10 or just, you know, this 12 by 4, and fence it in, and then go from there and just start wildflowers just in a small area, let them grow, let them seed, and just keep going. Because right now, you know, I do have some wildflowers out around here. I don't mow everything. I wait for a while. You know, when this grass gets bigger and thicker, I'll be cutting it back and using it as compost. But you can see it's not that thick. Now the animals get in here, they do eat a lot of grass, but I want lush, beautiful pasture, and that's why I run the animals through here, and that's why I let the grass grow, and I let them knock it down, and then I take it down. I don't just mow it. And creating soil, that's what it's all about, really. So, but today I'm going to help create soil, and I'm going to plant a lot of plants. So you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.